Hey guys, so before we start the video, I have put a freelance services link that I provide in the description of this video, and you can basically go and check them out. So let's start. Hey guys, so today I'm going to share a really interesting website. It is open source alternative.to. It is a website which will help you to find open source alternative for all the proprietary SaaS, not all the but many of the popular ones. So let's just talk about what is open source before we start. So if you guys don't know, open source is simply a free, open for all type of service or product that you don't have to do anything to basically use them. Now with open source there are definitely some limitations, because with any product or service it is necessary to have some revenue streams to develop them and make them better, but still you can use open source for many projects and stuff. So let me just go and show you what kind of services we got. Okay, let's go. So before we start, SaaS, so let's just one more thing. It's a SaaS. Some people don't know what SaaS is. SaaS is software as service. Software as service is really simple. It is a basically softwares that you can use on web. The most famous example of this is Canva. Now, not the most famous, but many of my users, I know, viewers and stuff, use Canva for print on demand. I use Canva a lot, and for other projects too. It's a very good website. It is a software as service, and there are many of them. So let's just go and let's see what kind of alternatives they have got. So as you can see, they got categories, analytics, documentation, e-commerce, communication, development, community, password manager, cloud, developer tools, notes, note taking, automation and stuff. So let's see what they got in automation. I am focusing on automation a lot nowadays because it is the future in some ways. For some things it is really necessary to have automation. I think it's the same page. One second, let's just click on automation. What happened? Okay, just click on automation. Okay, there you go. Category automation. So let's just see. So it's got Hugin. Let's just see what this is. So okay, create agents that monitor and act on your behalf. Your agents are on standby. So it creates agents and stuff that will create. So it is licensed by MIT, and language is Ruby. Ruby is a programming language. So it's on GitHub. Now I use GitHub a lot for finding open source projects, and I recommend you guys to use GitHub because there are many projects that are available for testing in open source format, and it is really good. I will create a tutorial in future for GitHub, how to use it and how to get really good services for free. Hold on, let's see. So here you can see this. Sometimes it may look a little bit complicated if you are not from programming background, but you can read these documents and use it. So let's just see. Let's just check out other ones, because right now I don't need this particular service, but let's see what other services they've got for automation. So they got Godot. Let's see what is Godot. Godot is a multi-platform 2D and 3D game engine. Okay, so there are different kinds of projects here, and my guess is many of them are on. So let's just see. Open source alternative to Man and Mice, AFTT. So this one looks good. Google Home, this one looks good. Let's see. IFTTT and stuff. Let's okay, so it is on Python. Python is a very good programming language for anybody who want to get into programming. I recommend to learn Python. I know a little bit of Python. Let's see. So okay, so they got projects from the official websites too. So home-assistant.io, awaken your home, open source automation, put control and privacy first, worldwide community. And okay, so let's see, what do we have? Okay, so there are different kinds of services here. There's documentation, integration. So home assistant, kitchen lights. Okay, so this is how you basically automate the things in your house. So kitchen lights, living room lights. I think it's some sort of an app, and there are different kinds of automation projects running right now. So let's just see, staking developer tools, e-commerce. Let's see what they got on e-commerce, what kind of free stuff they got. So Solid Sale or Commerce, okay, Sailor Commerce, Medusa Commerce. So these are open source alternatives to Shopify and BigCommerce. Now guys, here's something that I recommend. Whenever you use these open source, now we already know WooCommerce. I got my store on WooCommerce and I am pretty happy with it. But if you are using open source, make sure that your data privacy, right? So you basically just have your data in order, because it can cause some issues. But most of the time, if you are using, as I said, WooCommerce, it is on WordPress, so it will be pretty much, you must be familiar with the whole system here. But let's just see what they got in Sailor Commerce. And this is all there is to it. I think there's not a whole lot of complication here. So it's on Python, open source. So let's just check, and let's see. So Sailor, my recommendation is you go to this website and really give time, because there are too many projects to get through in a single video. But if I find something amazing or something that I think that will be useful for you guys, I will definitely share